My dad told me to stop calling, that he didn't have time for me. But when I didn't show up at his retirement party, he called 27 times in one night. I'm 28, and my dad has been too busy for me my entire life. Growing up, it was always, not now, I'm working, or we'll talk later, except later never came. Even as an adult, our calls lasted maybe 2 minutes before he'd cut me off with some excuse about meetings or clients. My childhood was basically me competing with his law practice for attention. Little league games? He'd show up in the 7th inning, if at all, checking his BlackBerry the entire time. School plays? He'd sit in the back taking work calls. When I graduated college, he spent the entire ceremony responding to emails about some merger. I stopped trying so hard after that, but I'd still call every few weeks. The conversations were always the same. How's work? Fine. Good. Listen, I've got a client holding. Click. Last month, his secretary calls me, not him, his secretary, to inform me that Dad's retirement party was scheduled for Saturday the 15th at the country club. 40 years at the same law firm, big celebration, the whole partnership would be there. She emails me a formal invitation like I'm some business associate. I RSVP'd yes because, despite everything, he's still my dad. Maybe this would finally be our moment. 2 weeks before the party, I called to congratulate him on his retirement. Thanks. Look, I'm in the middle of transitioning 30 years of cases. Can we talk later? We never did. The week before the party, I called to ask what time I should arrive and if he needed help with anything. I don't know, whenever. The club handles everything. I'm swamped with client meetings. The call lasted 45 seconds. 3 days before the party, I tried again. Maybe we could grab lunch before the event, just the two of us? I don't have time for social planning right now. Just show up Saturday. Another hang up. The day before the party, I called one last time. I'd bought him a nice watch, had it engraved with, "To Dad for all the time we'll finally have together." I wanted to tell him about it. Maybe build some excitement. Look, I don't have time for logistics right now. Figure it out yourself and I'll see you there. Something inside me snapped. Here I was, trying to celebrate the biggest milestone of his career, and he couldn't give me 30 seconds of genuine conversation. I stared at that watch box and realized I'd been doing this dance for 28 years. Me reaching out, him pushing away, me trying harder, him finding new ways to be unavailable. So I made a decision. If he doesn't have time for me, why should I have time for his party? Saturday night arrives. I'm at home in my pajamas, eating leftover Chinese food and watching Netflix when my phone starts ringing at exactly 7:03 p.m. Dad. I let it go to voicemail. Then it rings again at 7:07 and again at 7:12. The first voicemail was typical. Dad, where are you? The party started 20 minutes ago and people are asking, professional, annoyed, treating me like a missing employee. By the 5th call, his tone changed. Seriously, where are you? Did something happen? Call me back. Call number 10 came with a different energy. People keep asking about my son. I keep having to make excuses. This is embarrassing. Around call 15, I could hear the party in the background getting quieter, like he'd stepped outside. I don't understand what's happening. We had plans. Call 20 brought something I'd never heard before. My dad sounding lost. Did I do something wrong? I thought we were good. 27 calls between 7 p.m. and midnight. I watched my phone light up over and over, each ring feeling like vindication and heartbreak at the same time. The last voicemail came at 11:47 p.m. The party was clearly over. His voice was different, smaller, older. I waited my whole career for this night. 40 years of working weekends and missing dinners, thinking someday we'd have time. Tonight was supposed to be that someday. I kept telling everyone my son was coming, how proud you'd be of me. I guess I was wrong about a lot of things. I'm sorry, kiddo. I think I finally understand. I played that voicemail 3 times before calling him back. We met for lunch the next day at a diner near his office. He turned his phone off and put it in his briefcase. We talked for 4 hours.